Hello and welcome to FATV. I'm Richard Lenton. In a few hours' time, England are taking on Switzerland on this immaculate Wembley surface. But before that, we wanted to start with a musical interlude and one of Britain's most talked about bands. They've already caused a stir in America, appearing on the David Letterman show. Now here, exclusively for FATV, it's Brother.
Take my money and burn it to the ground. It's no inferno, but it follows me around. And I've got selective memory, forgotten your name. Now I'm turning myself inside out once again. And I'll take it one day at a time. And I'll take it one day at a time. If you do, if you don't, if you say that you won't, I'm saying I'm watching you from afar. Would you say if you don't, that's okay, I'm saying I'm watching you from afar. Tell my family I'm going blind. I can't see anything since being left behind. And I've got no friends, no future. I've got no pension plan. At my funeral, they'll bury just my head in the sand. And I'll take it one day at a time. And I'll take it one day at a time. If you do, if you don't, if you say that you won't, I'm so watching you from afar. Would you say if you don't, that's okay, I'm so watching you from afar. Watching you from afar. Oh. Watching you from afar. If you do, if you don't, if you say that you won't, I'm so watching you from afar. Would you say if you don't, that's okay, I'm so watching you from afar. Watching you from afar. Oh. Watching you from afar. Watching you from afar. Watching you from
Gentlemen, absolutely marvellous.
Thank you.
Now, you've just played your first gig at Wembley Stadium. How does that feel?
Well, it was a sellout, as you can see. So yeah, we're pretty chuffed. Felt good.
But can you visualise this? In a few years' time, 90,000 people rocking out to your tunes.
Yeah, I have done my whole life, so you know, we'll get there. We'll be the Rolling Stones when we're 90 years old in nappies playing here, don't we?
Have you ever been to a gig here before?
I've never been to a gig here. This is actually my first time to the stadium, and I'm quite blown away. So yeah, thanks for having me. And us.
Anytime. I went to the old Wembley Stadium to watch the last Oasis gig.
Oh, really?
But that place was ready for ripping down. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it.
a far cry from Loftus Road, which I'm used to.
Now, you're staying around for the game tonight. What do you think? There's negative teams in football and then there's Switzerland, so we're going to have to be patient, aren't we?
Yeah, it's going to be a hard one. It's going to be like watching Rangers or something. But yeah, we'll give it our best shot.
Wayne Rooney suspended. Who's going to break them down? Who's going to break the Swiss team down?
Well, I don't know. It's going to be hard because I'm such a keen follower of Defoe, and I know he's not playing either. So I don't know. Maybe it's going to be more of a midfield sort of match. You know, I know Wilshire's playing, isn't he, from Arsenal, right? And Scott Parker is also playing, possibly.
But what about the loss of Gerrard and Carroll, the kind of Merseyside mafia? They'd have been quite useful tonight.
Yeah, but like you said, it's a negative sort of match, so it's nice to keep the focus on the attacking play, I think. Nice to let's try and score at least 3 goals tonight.
Yeah. And Darren Bent's going to be playing up front. Who's going to play either side of him?
I have no idea. Who would you suggest?
Right, well, I think the Swiss are going to sit back, so you've either got Walcott's pace on the wing, or you go for someone's trickery like Adam Johnson.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see Walcott get in there, wouldn't it? Because, you know, he's had a lot of bad press recently. It'd be nice to see him get a goal or something.
Yeah, not getting in the World Cup squad, that was a big kick in the teeth.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. He was left out, and I think Capello sort of felt a bit of a naughty boy for that. So, yeah, he's put him back in.
Yeah.
It's good to see him for the European Cup.
Yeah. Now, talk to me about QPR. When did you start supporting them? Was it just last season, getting on the old glory horse?
I wish, no. It was back when I was about 7 or 8, I think. Yeah, I had a season ticket there for 8 or 9 years, up until I started going to college and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I saw them right from the days of Sinclair to the days in Division 2, and now back to
So you've been through some bad times?
The worst, yeah. See, you know, turning up on a Tuesday night, watching QPR lose 4-1 to Colchester was one of my highlights.
And what do you think about the Neil Warnock situation? There's a lot of rumours. QPR now need a big name in there. What do you think? Should he be given the chance to prove it in the Premier League?
Yeah, I think so. You know, Warnock is the go-to guy to get a team promoted. It's nice to. It'd be nice to see him have a go in the Premiership. I think he'd do well. He's a great manager.
Who would be your dream signing this summer? Keep it semi-realistic.
Well, we've been linked to quite a lot.
Hang on a minute. Come here.
Go on, say it.
Who do you want to sign?
Pele.
Pele. Right, this is this lad's footballing knowledge. He wants Pele. What about Di Stefano? And, you know, let's have a morning.
No, seriously, on a serious level, it would be nice to see Defoe down there, because I think he's possible if we can afford his wages.
Yeah. Well, he's looking for a club.
Yeah.
He's just built a new house.
Yeah.
And he's going to have a nightclub there, so you could play a little set for him.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I thought it was. Doesn't his mum own it or something ridiculous? Or is that I've made that up?
I think she's working on the door.
Oh right, yeah, she is. Yeah, she's working on the door.
Yeah. Right. Before you take us out,
Yes.
tell us about the plans. When's the next single out? What's it called? And then I know your album's coming out in August. Give yourselves a plug.
Okay, yeah. So the album's out August 1st. It's called Famous First Words, and our next single is out June 25th, and that's New Year's Day. But we're going to play you out with our single Darling Buds of May, which is it was our debut. So.
Darling Buds and May.
Yes.
Right. Finish off your Wembley gig.
And when you walk, I feel so much better now because our birthday's in May. May. It is what it is. It is what it is. Our birthday's in May. May. It is what it is. It is what it is. Because our birthday's in May. May. It is what it is. It is what it is. Our birthday's in May. May. It is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you. Thank you, Wembley.